Gemini, and welcome back to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I'm Jennifer Winters, and this is your Gemini February 2020 Astrology Tarot reading. And I'm glad to have you back, but if you're joining me for the first time, I am a sextilenium Libra, and I am also an empath, and I read the cards for you, and we talk about love, we talk about life, we talk about money, talk about all kinds of fun things. But for this particular month, what we're going to talk about is Venus being in your 11th house. Now, what this is telling me with Venus being in your 11th house is that for the month of February, you are really going to be into making friends and forming really good friendships, because right now I feel like you do want to have some love in your life. You do want a Valentine, but for whatever reason, they haven't really come your way yet. And so what you're doing is you are forming relationships, closer relationships with your friends right now. And those friendships may even bloom into some sort of romantic relationship. And that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to find out who's coming your way for love, Gemini. We're going to find out when are they coming, and then we're going to find out what they're going to bring into your life. And this may not happen in the month of February, but what I think is important for you more than even finding romance right now is to solidify your relationships and start making new relationships. Go out there and start making some new friends, because even when you go into a romantic relationship, it's so important to have friends to talk to about it. It's important to have your own community around you that, say for instance, if you start off a romantic relationship kind of rocky and you feel like the person's maybe not responding to you as much as you would like them to, then those moments are very challenging. Like if someone doesn't text you back, or if they don't agree to making plans with you, those situations are very stressful for most men and women. And when you have this really great friendship and support group, then you can sort of bide your time, go out with your friends, have fun with them, keep your brain occupied, and that way it helps you to let your relationship just grow organically. And you don't feel like you have to speed things up. You don't feel necessarily like you need this other person to complete you, because you have built these relationships with friends. So Venus is in your Venus is in your 11th house, and that is the house of friendship. So what Venus is going to do is really open your heart to a lot of friendships. So once that happens, then I think that's when the romance is going to come your way, because you've really gone out there and made these friendships, and that's going to also make you appear more attractive, because when you have friends around you, you often have this glow about you. You often have this presence about you. It shows that you're, have some popularity. It shows that other people care for you, and it just makes you seem like brighter. Because if you're holding back, or you have been holding back to kind of, if you have this energy, I feel this energy of you trying to stay away from drama recently, and or maybe even for a long time you've been trying to escape some drama, but it's time now to go ahead and reach out, because what you've done is sort of isolated yourself just a little bit, and it hasn't really served you very well. I mean, maybe you were able to do better at work, or better at school, or better at other areas, sports or whatever, but at the same time, like you've kind of left your group. You need to make a new group. You need to form some new relationships. So let's see after, and this is also has to do with Chiron, because Chiron is also in your 11th house right now. It's in the house, it's in the sign of Aries, but that makes it into your 11th house. And with Chiron, it means that there's some healing that needs to happen. And I really feel like right now that there may have been some old friendships that really didn't serve you, or maybe you lost some old friends that had to move away or something of that nature. And now it's time to build a new community around yourself and also stop isolating yourself so much. So once that happens, I think that a love will come your way. And so let's find out what kind of love is coming your way, find out when, and let's find out what they're going to do for you when they finally come, okay? So, all right, Gemini, let's go to the cards. These are the astrology cards, and they do tell astrology story and some also Greek mythology stories. So let's see who's going to come your way. So this is who's coming your way. This is when is it going to happen, and this card is what are they going to bring to your life, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised with this if I do find out that one of the friendships you made may be the person that is coming your way in terms of romance. And also I'm expecting maybe a lot of either Libra energy, Taurus energy, Venus energy. I'm also thinking for, let's see, 11th house. Who else do we have? Some Aquarius energy or some Uranus energy, a bit, or maybe even an Aquarian. So, I mean, I kind of do my own little predictions here with what's going to happen with the cards, and I don't really know, but, we'll see what happens. All right, so who's coming your way, Gemini? Oh my God. I said Libra, right? I said Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. So first, here it is. You got Libra energy coming your way. So what this is telling me is that the person who is heading your way is going to have a lot of love to give to you. They're also going to be a person who brings a lot of balance into your life and a person who respects fairness. And that's something that maybe you've been looking for, especially even in your friends. You have, or even balance in your friends. Like maybe there's some friends who are too quiet for you, or some friends who are too lackadaisical for you, or some friends who don't meet you just, mentally where you're at. And that doesn't help you, in your life because you really are looking for someone to connect to. And I think this person is heading your way. It could be a friendship that you made in this month, or it could be a little bit later down the road. We are going to try and check that out. But this is a person who is going to, you're going to have a meeting of the minds, which is what you've been looking for, Gemini, for a while, okay? And also, it's going to be someone who really loves you, who's really fair to you, who is, like I said, on your same wavelength. And there's just going to be a lot of love. And I think that that's really what you need right now in your life is a super dose of love, Gemini. And this is coming your way. It's going to happen. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy to come your way, okay? So this person could either be a Libra, which is really nice because you'll have someone to talk to. And also Gemini and Libra is one of your best matches. So this could be what you've been waiting for a really long time. Okay, so that was an excellent card. That was really fun. Okay, so let's see when they're coming. All right, so I'll turn this over. Okay, so we have the Pisces card, and then we have the Four of Swords. Okay, and this has that Aquarius energy that I was telling you about right there. And also, oops, sorry, it is a Pisces also energy. So it's a water energy. And then there's also these swords here, which is an air energy. So what this is telling me is probably the person that there's someone who already likes you, but they're trying to make up their mind about you, and they're not sure how you feel about them. So I think that this is what's happening. And this Aquarius energy is also, telling me that the person is trying to imagine the future with you, is trying to imagine what it would be like to be in your presence. And well, maybe they don't know it, that maybe they're not thinking of it quite that deeply, but what they're trying to do is figure out, like, if you like them or what the relationship would be like. And they are also trying to decide. And they also have a lot of emotions that they're trying to hide as well, because they feel like they don't want to get rejected. And you may put off this vibe, Gemini, that you're not too easy to get on with, you're not too easy to please. I think that could be an energy that you might be putting off, and also a mysterious energy. You know, you also have, like I said, again, this Uranus energy going on, and that has something to do also with the 11th house. So you're a mystery, I think, to this person, and they're trying to figure you out. They're trying to decide, and I'm thinking that it's going to be a little while before they decide. And the energy, I got this card earlier, interestingly enough, for another sign for the month of February in the same position. And I was feeling that it could be 4 months out. But this seems almost closer than that. It almost seems like 4 days, and that's weird because this is in 4 days, it's going to be Valentine's Day. So I think that maybe you might have somebody who you've had your eye on who comes and sees you on Valentine's Day and kind of finally professes to you or gives you that. You maybe you like them for a little while, and they give you that validation that they like you back. So that would be cool if that really did happen on Valentine's Day, because this is a really cool card for that. And maybe this person with this Aquarius energy again, that's a really good match for Gemini, because all of that, these Aquarians always have these really good hearts, good humanitarians, and that's another, thing that kind of fits hand in hand with this Libra energy, is somebody who's caring and compassionate, and but also has this really brainy thing going on. So there's a lot of air energy here for sure. Okay, so maybe that's going to happen in like 4 days. I mean, it makes me really excited. If that does happen to you, Gemini, please leave me a comment below and let me know, because that would make my Valentine's Day. That'd be awesome. Okay, so now what will this person bring into your life, if and when, or they show up in your life? So let's check it out. Again, with this Corona card, I you saw me shuffle that deck, but I also got this card earlier, again in the same position for another sign. I think this has, I'm going to say, a lot of Chiron energy in it. It's a lot of healing energy. And I think that this tells me that the kind of healing that you have to do is self-healing, because to wear the crown, you have to heal your thoughts inside yourself. And this is telling me that this person is also going to help you heal inside yourself and make you feel like you should be wearing this crown. You're going to have this regal feel about you. They're going to treat you like, with respect and loyalty, and also that you're going to feel, like they look at you like you're just this royal person. And when you get that kind of energy from somebody, it's sort of like a long time coming. It's like you've waited for a really long time for someone else to tell you that you're okay, and to tell you that you're not weird, or to tell you that your personality is fine just the way it is. Because I feel like a person who pulls this card has been rejected, or has felt rejected in the past. Like they have this ability, they have all these wonderful, interesting traits, and there's quirkiness about them, some sort of oddities about them, something that makes them super unique. But at the same time, that uniqueness also it makes you feel like odd, like, oh, okay, because I'm this kind of weird person, or I feel weird about this, that no one likes me, or no one is willing to commit to me, or only other people who are weird like me. These sort of energies that, this is what I'm feeling. But with this card, what it's telling me is that this person is going to finally make you feel like, hey, someone really likes me, someone I actually like really likes me, and I don't feel so weird anymore. Or this person also says that they feel, kind of like weird, and now we can just feel weird together, and it's great because, both of us have this outgoing personality and this uniqueness about us, and we are bonding over it and sharing it together, instead of you feeling like only the people who don't like you can accept you for who you are. And I don't mean you don't like them back, But what I'm saying is like everybody has a choice of what kind of relationship they want to be in. And it's like, okay, yeah, I know this person kind of likes me, but I don't really like them. And this person is going to come in and say, no, I really like you for who you are. And you're going to say, wow, I really like you. And I really feel like we are sort of meant to be together. And that's going to make you heal inside. But what I have to tell you too, Gemini, is that you have to remember that you have this card all the time. Like, you don't need anybody to give you value or to make you feel value. But I do understand where you're coming from, that you want that just having that validation from somebody is going to make you feel this way. But I do want you to know that you don't have to have anybody in your life to make you feel this way, because you already are this person. You already have like all these wonderful characteristics. You already have this air energy. You're very smart. You're whatever weirdness that you feel is just, it only serves you because you just haven't had the right person see it yet. But you need to see it for yourself first. You need to understand that you have this value. Okay, so I hope that you like this reading, Gemini, for the month of February. And I know this Libra energy is going to come your way, and this all going to be just this wonderful, cool relationship that you've been hoping and wanting for, and it may even happen on Valentine's Day. So again, if you like this reading and it resonates with you, Gemini, please, give me a like and also a share if you want to share this with somebody that you know that's a Gemini who needs this message. And also leave a comment down below. And especially don't you dare, have someone become your Valentine suddenly and forget about me and not tell me who it was and what happened, because I really want to hear that comment. And also subscribe to the channel, because I definitely want to see you next month. I wish I could see you more often, but I do have another job. I have a day job, and so it takes me a little while to get back to everybody. But I do answer my comments, my messages, so just make sure you message me, okay? All right, see you next time, Gemini. Goodbye.